So what's up everybody, Black Clover 340 spoilers are out. This chapter is Asta's getting a beaten. We also get to see Yami's sister Ichika show her true strength, and honestly she's so OP. I think she's stronger than Yami. I mean, a lot of us in the community are probably going towards that conclusion after this chapter, but she's super OP. The crazy thing is she doesn't seem to be the strongest out of the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛, so the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢 might be even stronger. Like I'm thinking probably like she's maybe 4th or 3rd strongest out of the 𝙲𝚘𝚢, but if she's that strong, imagine the higher ups. And also, like, I wonder if Ryu is OP as well, because he is the Shogun. He should have some type of battle power. Either way, this is epic chapter, and I want to say sorry y'all for not putting a video out. I was trying to do the review and I was gonna post it today, and also I had the predictions as well coming out, but and then this chapter popped up. I hate when they do it on Wednesday mornings, man. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer them doing it on Wednesday nights. It is what it is. I have to deal with it. However, let's get into these Black Clover 340 spoilers. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, comment. 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢 with some false copyright strikes. So let's get this channel back to 5,000. Check out the Discord. So this chapter, from what we got from the spoilers, is pretty intense. It's pretty action-based. We get to see Ichika in a level that we didn't expect her. I mean, we knew she was strong, but she is OP, man. Like, she makes Yami look honestly weak. It's crazy because that's his younger sister, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like, if Yami would have stayed and learned all the techniques of ki, he would have been so much stronger than what he is now, because I think he only knows the basics. But if he would have studied just like his sister, who knows how strong Yami would have been. And maybe that's a possibility. Yami could still get stronger in the future. He could learn a little bit more with the ki, but I think it's going to take him a little bit more time to master it, because Asta is just a weirdo. He learns things quickly. Also, we do see the popularity polls. Believe it or not, Asta is not the #1. I know other people are going to make videos about this, but I'd rather just throw this in here because I don't know if I can do another video later on. But Asta is #2, and Noelle looks like she's #1 again. But she beat Asta not just barely, she actually beat Asta by 13,000 votes. So Noelle had 35,099 votes, basically 36,000. Asta had 22,535, and then Yami in 3rd place, 17,660. Yuna in 4th place with 17,072 votes. And then surprisingly enough, Dante is #5. That's interesting. I didn't really expect Dante to be on the top 5. I knew 1 through 4 were going to be on the top 5. I mean, those are the main characters of the stories. Those are the ones that we have the most attachment to. Obviously, Noelle. I'm not surprised that she's #1 because she had the best character growth out of all of them. I mean, we got to see her grow from being this bratty person to being this epic warrior that finally figures out that she actually cares about a peasant. So it's really good on her sense. Probably the best written character besides Asta there. So I'm not hating on her being on #1. I just kind of wish Asta was back to #1, you know what I mean? Because he's the main character. He's the one I could relate to the most. But Noelle being #1, I'm not mad with it. I understand. Also, we do give some information about the movie, and it looks like it's a past Wizard King. From what I've read, the guy's name is Conrad. I'm not entirely sure what order of the Wizard King he is, but I'm thinking he's the main villain. I don't think he's going to be just like somebody that helps him out. He looks like he's going to be the main villain, in my opinion. Just going off the way he looks kind of like a prick. And he kind of does look like one of those high fancy people. It's weird because he kind of reminds me of Yuno and Dante in a way. So that's interesting. I wonder what number of Wizard King he actually falls in and why he's still alive. But it's interesting. I think he's going to definitely be one of the main villains just by looking at him. I mean, he could be just another character, but 𝚤𝚘𝚎 drew him to look like a snob rich person. I'm guessing we're not supposed to like him, which just by the character designs, I don't like him already. I know it's a bad judgment. I know, but still. All right, so I'm not going to go in order of the pages that I see, but the ending of the chapter is literally Asta knocked out. So Ichika knocks him out. It's expected that she's gonna go hardcore on him. I mean, look at her face. She's like that typical hardcore person. And if you think about it, she's basically Yami, but in my opinion, she's more extreme in terms of like being more harsher. It's a good experience for Asta for him to learn, because he needs that battle experience with people that are high ki users, because I'm pretty sure if he's shown the possibility of this ki, he's able to get stronger. And can't learn some of their moves because of that's how Asta is. I mean, we see him learn things that makes no sense for him to learn so quickly, because I think Asta's a low-key genius, I'm not gonna lie. So for him to see certain things in battle, I'm pretty sure he's gonna pick up those things moving forward. But yeah, it's crazy. And also the last page is basically Ryu saying, oh, didn't you overdo it? It could be Fumito, I'm not entirely sure. Ichika says, since this was a real battle, I thought it was appropriate. Also, she seems like she was a little bit annoyed. And then Ryu is like, I'm scared. I like that dynamic between Ryu and Ichika. Ichika respects him, but Ryu is like, man, she scares me. You know, it makes sense why she's, from what it looks like, Ryu's main bodyguard, because she's just really OP and she's very loyal from what we've seen. It's crazy. Ryu trying to reason her is like, come on, how many people were even conscious when they received a serious hit from Ichika? Only a few in the country. There's a lot to see, right? Looks like Ichika saying, stop laughing. Ryu's like, I'm not laughing at all. That sentence there kind of tells me that there's a couple of people stronger than her. I will say that the Ryuzen, there's probably 2 or 3 stronger than her, so she's probably 3 or 4 in that rank. Also, Ryu can possibly withstand a hit from her and still be conscious. So I wonder if Ryu is also considering himself in that conversation. But just from his dialogue with her and him being kind of scared, like, I wonder how strong he really is. You know what I mean? I think obviously Tabata is doing this for jokes. I think that Ryu is kind of like a laid-back person. He doesn't really like to fight. But if something gets serious, I get the feeling that he's super OP as well. I mean, I'm telling you, I definitely think there's something by Ryu's that is on another level. He's gonna make the 7 Ryuzen look, I wouldn't say weak against him, but there's gonna be levels to it and he's gonna be on the top. You see Ichika and she's about to go for the attack and she has that like yami devil look on her. So I'm pretty sure something in their family has to do with devil worshippings. I'm telling you, moving forward, we're going to see somebody, some way in their family having some type of a contract with a devil or possible evil spirits. Watch out. It's going to be something that they did. That's why Yami and his sister have this like evil aura or this evil look to him. Also looks like he dodged the attack just in time. And then Ichika does a slice, but she cuts the whole bamboo forest. Right then and there, it's showing you that there's levels and Asta's just not on that level yet. You know, we kind of understand that Ichika is probably stronger than Yami at this point, and it's not really Yami's fault. Obviously, Yami is not in the land of the rising sun. If he would have been in the land of the rising sun, he would have been that much stronger. I definitely think Ichika is stronger than Yami, but we also see her land the hit that knocked out Asta. Asta got hit in the stomach, but that didn't knock him out, like how Ryu said at the last page. What really knocked Asta out was Ichika slamming Asta's head to the ground. That is brutal. However, you do see a dialogue with Asta and he's saying, oh, well, bad, my conscience. So he's like trying to fight to stay conscious. But that kick looks like it kicked Asta out of Devil Union because he was in Devil Union. Man, that's quite a kick. Asta in his head says, I want to know more about the strength. And he's like, not yet. And this is the part that I was telling you about. Ichika just drops Asta's head to the floor, knocking him out. And she's like, don't let your nonsense get in your head, you fool. Fumito's and Ryu's reaction is hilarious. They're like, wow, this person is cruel to no reason. I really like the dynamic between Ichika, Fumito, and Ryu. They're just like, let's try our best to get on our good side. It looks like these are all the spoilers that I see right now. Looking at more of the movie info, it looks like it's not canon in the sense that it's not going to affect the main plot. Shout out to Night Baron for saying that. Asta doesn't have the devil arm, so it looks like it's the time between the fight with Dante and where they trained for 6 months. I think it's just going to be a standalone movie. It is what it is. I kind of wished we had a canon movie, but also I'm happy that we have its own side story because in a sense it does give reason for us to wait for the Black Clover anime to return, because that means that the Black Clover anime is actually going to animate the final part of the Spade Invasion arc. So I definitely see that being a positive. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the spoilers. Do you think Ichika is stronger than Yami? What rank do you think she's in the 7 Ryuzen? Do you think she's number 3, 4? What level do you think she is? Do you think Asta's going to be able to train with the other ones that are stronger than her? Do you think that she took it too hard on Asta, or do you think Asta really needs to get humbled and beaten down? Do you think Ryu is stronger than the Ryuzen? What do you think is Ryu's fighting capabilities? Like if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.